everybody, and welcome back to Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. This is Sandy, and it is Monday night, and so we have Monday Night Live, and there's a whole bunch of people in already. Teresa's in. She was in earlier, and so I said hi to her, and the Vineyard Chicks, Trey is here. Craig is here. Thanks for the message that you like the jam and jelly. And people are saying hi to each other. I always love that. Craig says, it's warm in South Dakota. That's because you got so much rain yesterday. When I was there, it was so rainy. And Paul's green space is in. Hello. I hope Australia is fabulous. And let me scroll down a little teeny bit farther. And people are asking how everybody is. I always love that. And Teresa's in here. So both the Vineyard Chicks and Teresa are in here, and they are both members. So if you see that little S thing afterwards, you know that they are a member. And so they have the membership of 99 cents a month. And so I appreciate that so much. Oh, and John is here. Hey, John, how are ya? I hope everything is good. And Melissa's here. Oh, just finished my glass video, part 1 of Gone Sailing. And Barb's country home is here. So that is awesome. Oh, Teresa says that in North Carolina, it is hot on the East Coast. And Teresa says 97 today. Today wasn't bad. It was about 81 degrees today here. So it was fabulous. And the Inventory Shop. Well, hello, Inventory Shop. I think this is the first time you have been on one of my lives. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And everybody, make sure you say hi to Inventory Shop and check them out. And the Vineyard Chicks. I know Trey is in here. I don't know if her sisters are here or not. And Irene are. And Irene is from Boston, actually DC now. How exciting. Welcome. And that's right. It is my birthday week. You know, you think when you turn 64, wouldn't make any difference, but it's still fun to say that you have a birthday week. And actually, on my Friday Night Live, Late Night with Nana, which is 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so I know it's late on the East Coast, I am giving stuff away. So if you would want to win things from me, you have to be there because it is my actual birthday on Friday. And so it's just so excited. Oh, and Shelly is here. Hey, Shelly girl, how are ya? And that's right. It is my birthday week. I am doing well and so much better. One of the things that helped me, you know, because I make tinctures and stuff. And Joel, I had forgot about this type of tincture. And Joel was in my tincture cover, and he says, you better take some of this. It's from marshmallow. It's a tincture out of marshmallow. And it's for your lungs and cough. It actually helps gallbladders and different things, too. And so it's just, it has helped, but it is powerful. You can put it in a tea, but I just put a little bit from the eyedropper underneath my tongue. Doggies. It's powerful. But it really has just broken up the last bit of that stuff that was in my lungs, and it was just fabulous. Oh, and look who's here also. Tim, how are ya? Tiny Tim Posey, another member. And Shelly also, I didn't mention that Shelly was a member. And looky here, it's the Angie girl. She said it was 103 on the weather station. Doggies, that's hot. That's like Arizona hot. Oh, yay. Doug is here. Hey, Doug, how are ya? And Doug is also a member. Doug, His Way Homestead, and Commander Bacon is married to Shelly at Healthy Homestead Chick. So, and they have 3 great channels. So you guys should check them out too. I think you should check out all my members because they're fabulous. And if you don't know the Vineyard Chicks, oh my gosh, 3 young girls doing all kinds of stuff, from music to gardens to emus to chickens, grapevines. It's just amazing. And Ann Dale is in. Ann girl, how are ya? Ann is also a member. Anytime you see that little S thing after, that means they're a member. And my only level is 99 cents. I used to have other levels, but no. And Teresa is saying hi to everybody too. Oh, well, congratulations. Melissa just had her 25th wedding anniversary on the 14th. I'm going to write that down. Good thing I have this little notepad right here. And it was the 14th, 25 years. That is amazing. That's what I say. Congratulations, Melissa. That is just, that's a feat. And I'm very excited for you guys. I hope you have had 25 years of wonderful things. It's Mac and Patty, Southern Blessed Homestead. I must have missed them. So welcome. Wow, I wonder how I missed those guys. So glad that you're here. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And I think I have said hi to everybody that's in the chat, and everybody's saying hi back and forth to everybody, and that is just fabulous. Oh, there they are. Southern Blessed Homestead. Hey, you two, how are ya? That's fabulous. Oh, and Jeannie's here too. Hey, Jeannie, how are ya? Barb says, I'm back. Just got done putting the chickens up. The last week and some, we haven't even closed our chicken door. I mean, they're enclosed in a fenced area. And then we have a wooden fence around our place. And sometimes they want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning when the sun's coming up. And so probably for the last week and some, we haven't shut the door, and no problems at all. Now, I say that, and then something might happen. Who knows? How are our chickens? They are fabulous. Other than the day that was 101, whatever it was the other day, they only gave us a couple eggs that day. It was probably too stressful too. It's probably too hot. But basically, they give us 5 eggs every day. So 5 chickens, 5 eggs. You can't hardly go wrong, you know? And our good friends, the Hudsons, have let us borrow those chickens while we're here. And then in the fall, when we go to Arizona, we will give them back. In the spring, we'll get 5 new chickens. It might be the same chickens, might not be the same chickens. Doesn't matter, you know? And they are happy, and they're getting fat and plump, and that'll be good for the Hudsons. And and Donna is here. Hey, Donna, I sent you a belated birthday card because I didn't have I have your card as a member, but it didn't have a birthday on there. And I don't know how I missed not putting your birthday on there. So I sent you one today. So you'll get it in a couple days. She has a sinus infection. And nothing will stop my sinuses from running. It's going down into my lungs. And he suggested, she must have more to the conversation. Any suggestions? Well, there are over-the-counter things that you could try. I would suggest, if you want just a simple tea, I would put lemon, fresh ginger, and then tea. You could have raspberry tea, with raspberry leaves or strawberry leaves. That can help. If you can find a tincture of marshmallow, sometimes you can find them at the health food stores. You can put that in your tea, and that will really help with congestion, cough, sinus stuff. So that would be something that you could try. And Donna is also a member. And I'm just scrolling really fast because I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, good. Okay. Awesome. I'm all the way to the bottom. But today, and Teresa's in here, I got a box. I can't show you her address though. And I haven't opened it. I mean, I did take my knife and do this, but I haven't opened it. So there's a card inside. And I told her I was going to open it during the live. And it says, "Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt his name together." I love that verse. And then it's a happy birthday. And Teresa, I so appreciate it. Look at how beautiful that is. Now, I love columbines. I grow them in my front yard, my backyard, my side yard. And I think there's actually some even growing up in the gardens. I love columbines. Did you know that these are one of the easiest flowers to propagate to get new colors? They just propagate so easily. The wind can do it. But if you want to do it, you're just taking a Q-tip and you're moving from one colored columbine to another colored columbine. And you will come up with some of the funnest, craziest colors that nobody else has. Angie is right. Mullein leaf, dandelion root, elderberry, echinacea tea. Perfect. Perfect. Even if you just have, sometimes you can't find those combinations or you don't have all those herbs, even if you get some of them. And if you have a health food store in your town, or if you know somebody that grows a lot of medical herbs that dries them themselves, see if you can get them to mix you up a tea. I always find that teas are such a great way to get herbs into your system. And I mean, you can add honey, sugar, stevia if you need that sweetness to it. Totally up to you. And that is just, yeah. Thanks, Ange. That's a great suggestion. Doug, thank you so much. It always helps me. So anyway, I have a box. And inside the box, interesting. Interesting. I put the box down. Let me get my little thing. I might have to get my knife. Good thing I have a trusty knife always in my pocket. You know how many times I've been to my mom's house or somebody else's house and they'll say, "Do you got your knife?" Of course I do, because I'm a gardener. So of course I have a knife. I'm just so excited, Teresa. I am. I'm totally excited. That's right, Anne. Inside the box is a box. That's right. Ooh, I still don't know what it is. Oh my gosh. Is that fabulous or what? Look, it's a tumbler. How fun. Teresa, thank you so much. That is fabulous. It's like an acrylic pour. That is fabulous. Thank you. And I'm in love with it. Thank you for that. And the Vineyard Chicks and Doug are talking back and forth. So it is pretty, isn't it, Shelley? Yeah, it's beautiful. See, Teresa, everybody loves it. I love it. Thank you so much. And I like how slender it is. A lot of them that you get, they're big. And they're big and heavy. But this is perfect. Perfect for my hand. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Well, I want to show you a few other things. I'm going to put my card right over here. On Mondays, we have this little shop downtown, and it's called Second on the Avenue because it's on the avenue, Gillette Avenue, and it's a secondhand store. And all the proceeds go to the soup kitchen, Council of Community Service, which helps people. It helps the food bank, all this stuff, right? And so people donate. They don't buy anything. They donate it, and then they turn around and sell it and make it, some money for the soup kitchen and feeding people in Gillette. It's a fabulous thing. Well, the adult books there are 15 cents. They used to be a dime, and this year they rose to 15 cents. But then sometimes they'll have a special that you'll see on Facebook, and you get 20 books for $1. So anyway, I was in there today. Look at these beautiful books I got. Let me pop that down. And they're from the Royal Horticultural Society in the UK. And there's 10 books, and not one single one of them has had the binding broken. So somebody bought these and kept them since because the reprint is 2008. So they've had them a long time, and they've never read them. I have to tell you, I was so excited about getting all 10 of these. I mean, so I started opening them a little teeny bit, right? Oh, let's stop this. What is that board of greenery winding back and forth behind you? Well, that is a whole story. Let me put my books to the side. Yesterday, we drove over to South Dakota for our Christmas in July. Well, I wanted a Christmas tree at the park, but I didn't want to go underneath my stairs and get the Christmas tree in the box, and then I had to set it up and everything else. So this was my Christmas tree. See? So this is the top. Joe thought I was just like crazy. And then this was my Christmas tree. And I set it, the shelter that we had is called the chimney. And so I set it on the chimney, and it was our Christmas tree. But Joe thought I was a crazy woman for making it. But let me tell you about that. It rained so hard. When we got there, we waited in the cars for about 20 minutes. Yeah, it glows in the dark. Does this glow in the dark? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, it's perfect. And the other Teresa says, the mug will fit in a cup holder too. It's fabulous. So anyway, we get to the park yesterday, Christmas in July. I got food. I got all kinds of stuff, and it is pouring like a banshee. I mean, literally cats and dogs. And there's nobody in the park except for my brother and Janet, and Allie had already got there before it started raining, and they're already in the shelter. And we waited in the car for 20 minutes or so, and it finally stops raining. So everybody's out of their car. They're taking everything to the shelter. And we're waiting for other people, and we finally decide to eat because it has been raining, I guess, all over town. And I'm thinking, yeah, some people aren't coming because it's raining like cats and dogs. And that's right, I'm thinking outside the box. So we start to eat, and my dad says to me, that cloud looks like it's coming towards us. And I said, no, Dad, it's not coming towards us. It's going away. No, it was coming towards us. And then it starts raining so hard, and it has little tiny hail, and it's not just raining straight up and down anymore. It's doing it at an angle. So all of us are on one side of the shelter because everything else is getting wet. And Jessica, my niece, is laughing and laughing. And she's like 30. And she thinks it is the funniest thing that we are having Christmas in July, and we're in the middle of a storm. And it's like having a snowstorm at Christmas, only we have rain. And the wind is up. It is cold. I'm feeling bad for my parents because my dad's 91, and he's got this little light jacket on. But we can't leave the shelter because it is raining so hard. It is crazy. Hey, LP, how are ya? I hope I haven't missed anybody that's popped in while I'm talking. But anyway, finally, we're basically done eating. Doug says, God doesn't like Christmas in July. Doug, I want to have Christmas with my family, and I'm not here during during the winter time. But anyway, we had things I brought. I made banana bread for everybody, strawberry rhubarb jam for everybody. I had Christmas ornaments for everybody. I had necklaces and all kinds of stuff. And my brother had gifts and my mom had gifts. She did, and it was still very fun. But as soon as it stopped raining, we said to ourselves, we think we better go. Because it's going to start raining again. And sure enough, it did. So we get everything back into the cars, and then it starts raining again. So that's right, Anne. It was raining on my parade. But my one brother and I were walking, because both my brothers were there. But my sister didn't come, because she's coming over to South Dakota on Tuesday anyway. 2 trips, so it was still a great time. And my brother and I were saying, it's sad that not everybody came, and it was cut short because we had cornhole we were going to play. Yeah, no. But he says, this is one of them that we'll remember forever. So it's just the way it is sometimes. It was a great time. And it was great to see everybody, and it was just fun, and, So, back to books. I love books. I don't like a little bit of books. I love books. My kids are always saying I should just use a Kindle, and I have got to where I will listen to books on my phone, too, because I can do things at the same time. And I will listen to all kinds of garden books, faith books, all kinds of stuff. But physical books are always the perfect things. Oh, Anne says, maybe next time inside. That's true. In fact, my dad said we should have done it up at his house. But they live between Hill City and Keystone, so all the kids would have had to driven up, which it's not that far. It takes about 25 minutes. But I wanted to do it in the park. And so that's why I was doing it in the park. Oh, Leanne is here. Hey, girl. How are ya? But one of the things I got from my brother that's just a year and a half younger than me, was this book. Because he knows I have chickens and I have bees. And he knows if I could, I'd have more livestock. But it's real interesting. I started thumbing through it, but I'm in the middle of reading about 4 books right now. But some interesting facts in here that I didn't realize. And so that was a great present, because everybody knows if they don't know what to get me, they give me a garden book, a book on flowers, herbs, something. But look at these other books I got. Building Soils for Better Crops. This was free at the extension office. And so if you guys have extension offices where you live, you'll be surprised at how many free books, magazines, pamphlets that they have that you can just stop in and say you're looking for something. But the other one just came out. I mean, they've been working on it. I think that it went to the printers November of 2021. But it just came out so that we could get them. And this is from the university. And it's Wyoming Vegetable and Fruit Growing Guide. I have read the entire thing already. I just got it the other day. Look at, and Trey is here regularly, not just the Vineyard Chick wise. Awesome. But you should see in your state if the university or the extension office has made a vegetable and fruit growing guide based on your area. Now, anybody can download this. So they can go to the University of Wyoming and download it as a PDF. It's 280 pages. It is fabulous. Like Angie's just moving to North Dakota. You should see if the extension office or the conservation district has these, but for North Dakota. Because I think it was some kind of grant that made it so that they could do it. So it was probably a federal grant. And so there's probably a lot of places, a lot of states that they've either gotten it done or they're in the middle of doing it. But you can check with your universities of the states. You could check with the extension offices or the conservation districts and just say you're looking for a book that is state specific. And so like in here, it breaks it down at the very beginning on every county in Wyoming. And it gives you a growing guide, which usually when I look up growing guides, they'll have zoned or it'll have, see, this is it right here. But this is actually every single county. And then within the county, it's giving you 3 specific dates and times to plant and when the frosts are going to be. And it is just awesome. Oh, and Todd is here. Hey, Todd. Oh, Angie, I didn't realize you were going to be a 4A. I thought you would be a 4B because Angie and Aaron are just moving to North Dakota. And where she lives right now, it's about a 7 because that part of their valley is just like this perfect growing area. And so that will just be a whole new thing for Angie figuring out gardening. And the soils will be different because they'll be different from South Dakota. They'll be different from Utah. So if you can find a book that is specific to your state or even to your area, you're ahead of the game. And this whole book was free because they have a grant. And so they send a certain amount to every extension and conservation district in the state. And I just sent a message and I said, hey, the university says you have these books. Can I get one? And they just saved me one. So it was perfect. It is a big change for Ange to go from Utah to North Dakota. But if you haven't ever been to North Dakota in the summertime, it is crazy fun. My brother-in-law lives in North Dakota all year round. And it is cold in the wintertime. It's just the facts. North Dakota is cold in the wintertime. But in the summertime, where our sun, it goes down and it's dark 9:30, quarter to 10. We were out visiting and it is 10:30 at night and the sun is just going down where he lives. And so there is so much daylight hours of growing. It is just like fabulous. Oh, Leanne, thank you very much. It is my birthday week. And just a little note, at late night with Nana on Friday night, it is my actual birthday and I'm giving stuff away. So you have to, if you want to win something, you have to be on the live. And Carol Crane is in. Hello, everybody. Love the Dakotas. I love the Dakotas too. Even when it rains on my parade. So it's crazy. But it was so much fun. It doesn't, sometimes when you go into a situation, and maybe you learn this over time, maybe if I was 20, I wouldn't think this was as fun. But when you can, the situation is not what you expected, and you can still have this great time. It doesn't really matter if it was pouring rain when I wanted it to be sunshiny and nice, and it doesn't matter because it's the people that you're surrounded by that makes the difference. And Cheryl is here. Hello, Cheryl. What? Doug, you are so sweet. have the best friends, I tell you. Doug, thank you so much. That is so sweet for you to do that. And thank you, Shelly, too, because it's Doug and Shelly. And it is a fun birthday week. And Joe says to me, I got to go buy a card for you. And I said, Joe, you know, I don't need a card. You don't have to buy me a card. And he goes, I'll go to the dollar store. Oh, you heard me tell you. He's going, baby. It's just crazy. Doug has been a member 21 months. The banner just popped up. I missed it, Doug. Yeah, Doug has been a true supporter. He is just fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And Doug and Shelly have become great friends, and everybody loves Doug and Shelly. So if you don't know His Way Homestead and Healthy Homestead Chick, you need to go over and meet them. You will fall in love with them just like I did. It is just fabulous. And, oh, Charmaine, I didn't see you come in. My son has a saying, you get what you get and don't throw a fit. That's true. But it's true. You know, you can be mad. You know, I could have sat in the truck and be mad that I drove 2 hours and then it's pouring rain. But why? What fun would that be? You know, all you do is be mad and you're not helping anybody. Oh, Doug says, you can't see it, but I've been a member for 21 months. That is fabulous. We should have a celebration. I should come down and see you. That's what I should do, Doug. It's fabulous. Oh, Sarah, how are ya? Nearly missed it. How are you, young lady? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're all good, healthy. And my little granddaughter, I know I should. My little granddaughter, she was not feeling good. So they didn't come yesterday. And then Grace sends me this message because it's pouring rain, right? And she sends me this message and she said, my garbage can was floating down the road and I ran out into the road and it was up past my thighs because she lives way at the bottom of the hill. So the water is just pouring down there and it's flooding into the driveway and it lifts the garbage can out and takes it down the road. And she said that it was raining so hard she was soaking wet and she had to drag that garbage can down. Oh, and Sarah says, being smoked out by California fires. Not good. Yeah, I wish because there's a lot of dry spots in the United States right now. You know, there was a lot of wet spring, and now, you know, the temperatures are 90s and 100s, and everything's drying out. In fact, they just told us that they put a fire ban on, like you can't use your fire pit. You can't burn. You can't get a permit to burn. You can use your grill, but no open flames, you know, because of fire danger, which we've had probably the wettest spring and summer so far. But then all of a sudden it was 90s and there was a couple hundreds and it just changes. So we need some more rain, but I think tomorrow it's going to rain. So it's just, you know, I can see their point. We will try to send rain to California. But I was just surprised that they put a ban on it when we have been wetter than we were for 5 or 10 years. But that's what they decided. And so they had a proclamation. It was all over Facebook and Instagram and everything. And Doug says that they need rain too. I saw that your grass was drier. Yeah. Oh, and look at here. So many fires here in North Carolina. We do blackburn, so we don't have many fires. And you're going to have to explain what blackburn is. Oh, bring that over here. This was my other great buy. Does anybody know what this is? Oh, I'm going to show it to you this way. Does anybody know what this is? Teresa says that if you wash your car, that it'll bring rain. Anyway, this is a popcorn popper. It goes in your microwave. And so we're going to try it out tonight. I got this at the secondhand store. So you put popcorn in the bottom, no oil at all. And then, see this lid? You put your butter on top of here, and it goes in the microwave for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And as it heats up, it starts to pop, and the butter starts to melt on top, and so it gets coated all by itself. Now, is that fabulous or what? Joe says I'm supposed to be careful because I'll probably break this handle off. But we washed it all up. It was in a box, you know. I will. Let us know how it works. We'll do a video. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. Tonight when we make popcorn, I'll do a video and put it up tomorrow. And we'll see how we like the popcorn popper in the microwave. But the theory of it, the idea of it, you're not using oil. You are going to put some butter on it, but you wouldn't have to put butter on it. But we are, because we like butter on popcorn. And I think it should just be fun. Usually I have my popcorn popper. It goes on the stove and has a little handle, and I spin it around like this. Works really good. But we're going to try this because I saw it at the secondhand store, and I said to Joe, "Oh, happy birthday to me. I bought myself a popcorn maker." Thank you very much, Todd. Trey says, everyone's going to be drooling when they are watching. Don't you just love popcorn? I love that smell, that butter, and it just makes you want to watch a movie because it is fabulous. See, everybody loves popcorn. Have to pop popcorn to eat while watching the video on the new popcorn popper. That's right, Doug. How much popcorn can you pop with the new popcorn popper in your microwave? Oh, I'd have to work that out. That'd be a fun tongue twister. But everybody, I'm going to let you go because I am 10 minutes over my half hour. Remember, first, Teresa, thank you so much for this beautiful mug, cylinder, tumbler. I can't even tell you how much I love it. It is such perfect colors. You know, seriously, perfect colors. So thank you for that. I'll send you a card out tomorrow. And Friday night, late night with Nana, 9 Mountain Standard Time. Birthday party. I think I'll eat cake. Oh, Joe's got something.
Yeah, I got your present because everybody thinks you don't get presents.
Oh my gosh.
But you can't look. You gotta look away.
Okay.
And she is gonna be so impressed. Hi, everybody.
I'm not looking.
How about that? You can't tell her what it is, though. That's gonna be her present when she turns of age.
Can I look now?
Yep. What?
What was it?
Don't tell her.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi.
He's way off. I never know what he'll get. I don't know. It's like when I was young and it was my mom's birthday and my dad bought her a rifle. Now, I would think that was a good present. My mom didn't think that was a good present. So I don't know. Maybe that gift's for me and maybe that gift's for Joe. Oh. I don't know.
That's for you, baby.
That's right. Oh, hi, Nina. How are you? That's right. At least he keeps it interesting. He keeps it interesting all the time. Sometimes it's like, I don't even know what you're doing. But you got to love Joe. That's all there is to it. A gift like a rifle could backfire on you. Yeah, it backfired on my dad. My mom was not happy. But for me, I would think that's a great gift, because I could go practice. But everybody, I'm going to let you go. I hope you will have a fabulous week. Now, I am on Thursday for the vanilla bean recipe. I'm actually doing a recipe from Dan McCann, who is a member. He is a subscriber. And he sent me this recipe. He says it's just so fabulous, creme brulee. And it's a 2-day thing because you got to do the first day and then it's got to sit in the fridge and then you do the rest of it the second day. And so I'll work on Wednesday and the video will come up on Thursday. So that will be fabulous. I'm pulling lots of weeds. I'm doing a whole bunch of fused glass. It's just going to be a busy week of videos because I had been short on videos when I wasn't feeling good. So, but everybody have a fabulous, fabulous. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I love creme brulee too, and I have a new torch that I'm going to use. Oh, one other thing that I'm doing video on, I'm using my new digital thermometer. You plug it into your computer to charge it. And they sent it to me, and then they sent me a second one, and I'm going to do a giveaway with that video. And so you can win one too. Teresa says that she needs popcorn popper. And everybody, Teresa, Doug, Shelly, everybody in the chat. Charmaine, just so many good friends. Tim, Todd, Craig, Angie, just so many people. Barb, Sarah, Melissa, Nina, everybody. Have a fabulous, the Vineyard Chick girls, Jeannie. So many great friends tonight. I will see you this week during doing videos, and I will see you Friday night for Late Night with Nana. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.